I'm in Fort Myers a couple hours before I'm going to be taking off back home, and I thought I'd stop at this beach park on the very northern tip of Fort Myers, and I found a gopher tortoise habitat. So we're going to explore a little bit and see if we can find any gopher tortoises. So we have 3 paths to choose from. Let's see what we can find. So far, no tortoises. Of course, I've only been walking for a minute or two. And more paths back in here. This is beautiful. Apparently they are regrading or doing something to the beach area. So we'll walk up here. But I can imagine that when this beach is completely open, now the further south it is still open and there's a lot of people there. But this is a fairly significant chunk of the beach that is currently closed off. And I don't know how well you can see across the water there. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. The land that is over there is Sanibel Island, so that's what you're looking at off to that side. Zoom back out. Pretty awesome. Continuing our search for tortoises. And continuing our walk around the tip of Fort Myers beach area, and the construction is over that way now. Still no turtles, but wow, some beautiful, beautiful views. It'd be nice to be out on that boat today, wouldn't it? These guys fishing. And apparently further over this way, there's where the kayaks can get put in to the bay area here. So we'll just continue our search and our trek here. I can only imagine the amount of butterflies that you would see in this particular field when all of these flowers are in bloom. There's a lot of butterflies anyway. They keep flying by me, and unfortunately, as you can see here, most of the flowers are already gone. Wonder what it smelled like. Okay, so now we're on one of the paths back in the grove area. And look at that! I found an amphitheater. And then down over here is a little walkway. So here on the walkway, this is kind of cool. You see the mangrove trees. So I'm assuming that when the tide is high, this is all full of water. You can see how the mangrove roots hold the leaves up above the water. And they, as they told us on our tour yesterday when we went to see the manatees, the yellow leaves in the mangrove trees are because of the roots. The trees filter the salt out of the water. So it turns the water colors, because when the leaves fall into the water, they're kind of that brownish color, and the tannins in the leaves turn the water brown, and it ends up that they are then filtering the salt out of the water. So I wonder if that helps create a brackish water condition, but I'm not sure. There's a bunch of really deep holes in the bottom of the bed here. Crabs, maybe? I don't know. But wow, are those trees pretty. Coming out of that path, I believe that this is where the canoes put in, and they can kayak or canoe, whatever it is that they want to do. There's a boat taking off. What a beautiful little area. And a beach. And got footprints in the sand and everything. Bike tracks. Lots of activity back up in here, but it sure seems deserted. It's beautiful. Well, I found a tortoise. Hey. Hey there, big fella. They're a little bit bigger than I thought they would be. You're kind of moving quick too, aren't you? That's okay. I'm just taking your picture. You're pretty quick. So the bugs like it in the shade too, don't they? Where are you heading to, huh? Gonna go over there to the shade. That's probably a good spot. So see, we ended up right back where we started, and lo and behold, we find a tortoise. Are we stopping to eat something now? See if we can get up here on the other side of him. There he goes, heading into the shade, I guess. You can see how if they're sitting still, a little hard to find.
I know. Is this the first one you see?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he stopped so I could take his picture.
Oh, okay, he was posing. Yeah. Well, you stand in the shade and the mosquitoes get you. You stand in the sun and the sun gets you. I found some cool cactus. And then there's this funky vine plant here. It's just growing out into the middle of the field. I'm not really sure exactly what it originates from there. Now here's another keep out. Can't go in this area, but I'm not seeing any in there anyway. But they must be in there somewhere. And I guess they have a little palm tree reviewing area set up here. That's kind of cute. Maybe I'll go sit down for a minute. Now I'm on the other side of the tip and try to walk out here a little bit. You can see there's the bridge that came over to Fort Myers. Right over there. I'm just kind of up here in some thicket. Got a cute little garden area over there. And somebody's getting a helicopter ride. You can hear it.